Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be explaining the differences between IFR and VFR in ATC24 and how they differ from real life. If you enjoyed this video or would like to see more, please consider liking and subscribing. It will genuinely mean the world to me. So without anything further to do, let's go right into the video. So what is IFR? Well, IFR stands for Instrument Flight Rules. They are a set of regulations established by the Federal Aviation Administration, or the FAA, that dictate how an aircraft should be operated in conditions where visual navigation is not possible. Basically, fancy talk for if you can't see anything outside, you should use your IFR instruments to help you navigate across the skies. What is VFR? VFR stands for Visual Flight Rules. VFR is basically a set of regulations in aviation that allows pilots to operate an aircraft in weather conditions that are generally clear enough to navigate visually. Fancy talk for if you're in a Cessna 152 with no IFR instruments and it's pretty clear outside, you can go for a VFR around the island or wherever you're flying. So how does ATC24 differ from real life? Well, IFR in ATC24 is basically defined by island-to-island flights. And let's say you're going from Greater Rockford over to Perth, that cannot be a VFR. That can only solely rely on IFR. And let's say you're going to go around the island, that cannot be IFR, but that'll be VFR. It is a bit more straightforward and a bit more casual, in my opinion. ATC24 has a lot of rules. You might not want to learn all of them, but you better remember some. For example, for IFR and VFR, airline and cargo pilots can only perform IFR. They cannot perform VFR circuits or generally file for VFR, and they cannot do touch and goes, stop and goes, or low approaches. For light and amphibious and helicopter pilots, they are allowed to do both IFR and VFR operations. And for de-restricted military pilots, they can do IFR, and only the old military in the PTFS category aircraft can perform VFR. For restricted military pilots, such as the fighter planes, they are both allowed to do IFR and VFR. If you enjoyed that video or would like to see more, please consider liking and subscribing. It will genuinely mean the world to me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.